Welcome to Top 5 Overwatch Heroes, where we're going to talk about the 5 great heroes in Overwatch. Starting at number 5, we're looking at Reaper, who is a beast of an offense DPS hero. With the ability to teleport in and out of a situation, dealing a huge amount of close range damage with Reaper's shotguns, he is an amazing DPS character that just racks up tons and tons of kills. You'll see him with the most kills a lot of the time. He has an ability called Phantom, which grants him invulnerability for a short amount of time, and he can move a little bit quicker around, which helps again with getting in and out of situations. More so if he's being overrun and he's in a solo position, he can get out of it using Phantom and or just get in somewhere he needs to be. And Reaper's ultimate is a huge contributor to the team because it does insane amounts of damage to any enemy close to him. So he can just teleport in there, use his ultimate, use his invulnerability, and get the hell out of there. Number 4, none other than McCree. McCree is such an easy choice as far as jumping into a DPS role as well. McCree is a versatile character. He can do 140 DPS and twice that if he's shooting at your head. He's got a great fan hammer ability which allows him to shoot multiple bullets very fast, which works particularly well with his flashbang. He can throw that sucker, stun an enemy, as well as Reinhardt if he throws it over the shield, and then blast them with the fan hammer. It's incredibly effective. His standard shot is great for close range, mid range, all the way up to long range if you're accurate enough with him. His headshots are deadly. He's a great DPS, and I personally main him myself. Now McCree's ult is so much fun. It can be quite hard to use because enemies can easily see that he's using it and just run away from it, but if you catch them from behind, if you flank them, it can be used incredibly in a clutch situation to take out multiple enemies or target one specifically, which makes McCree a very easy choice as far as DPS is concerned. Number 3, we've got Mercy. Mercy can target a teammate using her main functions, which are to heal rapidly or speed boost an enemy, which is a huge contributor because you always need healing. Mercy also has a handgun she can pull out for very rare situations. I wouldn't use it too often. It deals very low amount of damage, but it can be used if necessary. A really cool ability about Mercy is she can actually launch herself towards a teammate, whether it be in the air or on the ground. She also has a glide ability that if you do teleport to someone in the sky, she can safely glide, making her mobility a lot more fun and useful. Mercy's ultimate is literally a lifesaver. She actually revives teammates that are within the area that she can do so, which is pretty short, but if everyone's trying to get on a point and they all die, she can bring everybody back to life and change the game for the better and for the worse if it's not on your team. Hero number 2, we've got Reinhardt. Reinhardt is such a valuable player. You'll most likely see him in almost every comp that you go into. He's super valuable because he's your front man, whether you're pushing in to take over an area or you're holding down an area, he is your main man. Reinhardt's shield's great because it keeps things pushing forward and moving, and if enemies want to attack him, they do have to either break the shield or get close, in which case he can drop the shield and smash them with his hammer, which does a great amount of damage, and it's got more so close but close to medium range, which actually has a fairly decent reach and can just smash him and bring his shield back up to continue things. Reinhardt also has a charge ability which allows him to shoot forward at great distances, pinning an enemy and killing it. You do have to be careful with that because you can launch yourself off the map, which can be annoying to say the least. Not very useful either to do that. He also has a mid-range attack that's a fire strike that actually penetrates shields on the enemy. Now Reinhardt's ultimate does massive damage, and it actually has an insane range that can hit multiple enemies that are in front of him, stunning those suckers for 2.5 seconds with that massive damage. It's incredibly useful. As far as tanks go, he's one of the best, which is why he made our number 2 spot. He's just always someone that's going to be in there, if not Reinhardt, Diva, but Reinhardt is a incredibly reliable tank. Number 1 on this list, we have none other than Lucio. He's such an obvious choice because he's the most strong and most consistent healer out there. He's got an AoE ability that allows him to heal enemies nearby and or give them a speed boost, which is huge for teammates that are about to make a big move, and if everyone's dead, he can use the speed boost and get everybody up there back into battle as fast as possible. Lucio's ultimate is also amazing because he can give his teammates a huge boost, which is great for a heavy engagement or boost a teammate that's about to make a big move as well. Lucio is a fun character. He's actually relatively easy to get into as long as you learn his abilities and when to use them correctly, but you can't go wrong with Lucio. You activate that heal when people need it, stay near your teammate, and blast away at the enemies. He's a godsend as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Clayton James, and I hope you enjoyed and potentially agreed with the top 5 heroes of Overwatch.